Hello there, hockey fans, and welcome back to the Pepsi Roller Sports Arena here in Colorado Springs. We've got some live hockey action here. Pro Division semifinals of the Western Conference in the PIHA. PIHA, the Professional Inline Hockey Association. These are the pro guys, best on best. My name is Bill Mulhern. I am here with the legendary coach, Joe Oria. Joe, we saw these teams play last night. Tell me, what do you think? What's going to happen here?
So I will say that you could think that the Thunder would be able to get back in this series, but of course we get the news that John Chavo is here for the Kaos, and that's not good if you're the Thunder. Chavo is a big difference maker.
Thunder break down the rink. Couldn't get a shot off, had the first rush of the game. They came in 3-on-2, didn't get the shot. I got to say the Thunder started off slow last night, and they got better as the game went on, and that's got to give them a little bit of hope.
Yeah, it definitely does. You just want that momentum late in the game, and I think the Thunder have to be on the front foot. I think their younger guys need to start getting on the action, started here by Lance Scott. Yeah,
there you go. First shot by Scott, a little bit wide. I would say that's really true. The Thunder got to put their young guys in. They got to shorten the bench a little bit, but here we go, 3-on-2. Pass across was just a little bit behind. Kaos couldn't get a good shot out of that one. They had numbers, big-time numbers. You see Avery McDonald there in net. He played well for the Thunder last night.
Yeah, he definitely did, and just here you could see that you're probably expecting Chavo to shoot it, but he's wanting to get his guys into the game, and good job by McDonald just to follow that and make sure that nothing comes of it.
Yeah, if Chavo tees that up, that's a 50-50 easy chance at a goal. Kaos now, looking for that back door, couldn't get it there, and here come the Thunder. There's the, looks like the first shot on net of the game. Ryan Wastursik breaks up the middle.
And he's got to get going in the series for the Thunder to get something out of this. Now I feel a little bit more energy from the Thunder just to start the game. Last night, it was cold. There was a lot of people with travel issues. It was just a very weird atmosphere in this building. And today it's a lot better.
Very much agree. Here's Tyler Kraft. Here's a guy that was great last night. Takes that shot and is blocked at the defense. Defense needs to get up on him. Thunder, one of the things I'll say we talked about, it looks like they're going to pull into that zone again. They did better late in the game when they were aggressive with the zone as opposed to just backing up.
Yeah.
And so they've got to get on the puck carrier. Just because you're playing a zone doesn't mean you don't have a man. You've got to grab the man who's in your zone. It's not just playing a piece of the floor, it's playing the man that's in that piece of the floor. And the Thunder, when they stepped up and played aggressive, played a lot better defense last night.
Also, too, you could see the recognition from the Kaos. They know when they're playing a zone, they got to stretch their forwards, and they're trying to do that right now.
Absolutely. Kaos now. Thunder, 4 men in front of the net. That shot's wide. Kaos clean it up, though, which they do a lot. That's their MO right there. Nick Caffone gets that and sends it all the way back. Kraft sends it across to Nick Caffone. Shot from the outside again goes wide.
You just see Tyler Kraft, too. He's directing his guys as he has the puck.
Right.
He's telling them exactly where he needs them to be, and they go there.
Vaughn gets a shot on net. Avery McDonald solid there.
Yeah, just solid.
Yeah, just doesn't have to do anything. Stays right on the post. You'll see in the replay. Gets in position. He's a big kid. Stays right in position and lets the puck hit him. And then he gobbles up the rebound. That's the big thing.
That is going to be the biggest thing. These guys, the Kaos, know how to crash the net well, and if McDonald can reduce those rebounds, that'll give the Thunder a good chance here.
Vaughn sends it across. Baldias back to Vaughn. Kaos, as you talked about stretching the floor here, trying to stretch the Thunder defenders out in that zone, but they're not all packed in. Baldias, he's got a lot of speed, this guy, when he gets going. Breaks right into the middle. Good job on defense for the Thunder to pack it in there and don't give him anything. And now Vaughn gets chased back. Burgle sent it back to Vaughn. Harrison chased behind the net. That's what I was talking about, being aggressive. A lot of times that chase behind the net, about 3 seconds later, you're giving up a shot on the other end. In this case, it's done do a good job. Bogenreef Pass across. Oh, Lance Scott couldn't get a stick on that one. Now we've got a 2-on-1 going the other way. Look at the back check. Good defense there. Hunter Diamond with a nice play. Baldias. Thunder laying out on the floor. Do you see Bogenreef there?
Oh, yeah. I mean, but those guys they're turning back the years with how hard they're skating.
Yep. Pass in front. Shot blocked at the defense again. Serby's guy up top playing defense for the Thunder. He's one of those guys, boy, you put him in there, you want him to back into a spot. He doesn't want to do it. He's just so aggressive all the time. Oh, look at that shot. That was beautiful. That was all a one-man show there.
So look at this, just skating through. Oh, that was nice. You know, one of the things if you're the Kaos is, you know, you're going to see the Thunder, or you have seen the Thunder really lay out and really just try to play as aggressively in how they collapse through the middle of the rink. And good work there. Realize we don't even have his number on our roster.
No, wait to see who they call.
We'll have to wait for the name.
Thunder hold the puck behind their net now. Computer, long pass. Ooh, nice try there. Christian Perry was flashing to the net, and Yoder just a little bit too far ahead of him. Thunder with the puck now. Here's Perry. Comes down the middle. Gets collapsed on, though. Cody Ayers couldn't get anything off. It's a 2-on-1 again. Thunder good defense. Pass through the crease. Goes nowhere. The Kaos now. Holds that puck.
92 is Kyle Novak.
Kyle Novak. Okay. I think these guys got some new jerseys. We've had a couple of number glitches this weekend where they show up on their roster as a different number.
It is. It's admittedly a little frustrating, but you start to see how they play.
Big shot from outside there. That one was just a bit wide by John Chavo. Another one just wide. Chavo again. Kaos do a good job holding that puck. Kraft circles all the way behind the Thunder net, doesn't see anything, sends it back to his own zone. Vaughn with the puck. Long pass down the middle, look for that man in front. Nice play by Avery to get out there and get that puck and send it forward, so the Thunder are coming right back at him. Harrison tried to take a shot from outside. That one's blocked, goes off the skate. Harrison does a good job getting in the corner, though, and saves that puck for Scott to pull out of the corner. Harrison sets a pick there. Oh, nice try. And it's in. Parker Harrison just did a great job there. As Lance Scott is coming down the wing, Harrison called him. I'm sorry, it wasn't Lance Scott. It was Ryan Wastursik. Harrison called him and set a pick for him and let him go down the left wing, which is where Wastursik, if you watch it play, he loves to rush down that side and go to the net. And he went to the net, made a nice shot. Good save by the goalie, Patrico. But Harrison's there to put in the rebound.
Well, and that is just the underrated part of good roller players and good roller teams. When you have that cycle around that red line, you want to throw a couple of picks just to make sure that you can get your guy skating in with some speed, and Wastursik is the guy that you want skating in with speed. Good work by Parker Harrison, who's got the puck right now.
Yep. Thunder. Shots blocked. Nice save there by Patrico. Pass to the front is stolen.
Parker's feeling it too. He just threw a big cross check right behind the Kaos net.
He does that to his wife when the eggs aren't good in the morning. Trust me, he doesn't care.
He'll do it to anybody. But here's a look at that shot by Tursic. It was just right in the breadbasket. But here's the thing, though. Those shots, while you always want to score from there, I think the most important thing here for the Thunder is that they just continue to keep the puck in that end, because as you can see, it get real dangerous.
And here it comes, 2-on-1 if they hustle. Here it is, pass across. Nice play by Ayers there. Laid out. Perry couldn't hold it. Bougainville sends it across. Perry makes a move. Diamond sends it back, and here's Ayers. We saw a little bit of the Kaos speed on that 2-on-1. You see Cody Ayers got the puck off of a face-off. When he shot it, hit his shin pad, and immediately Kaos was coming back at them 2-on-1. Kaos uses their speed in a lot of ways. In a lot of times they get that fast break, but really the way they use it so well is for the puck retrievals. When there's an open puck, they get there first. And then they use it well on defense. You rarely see odd man rushes against them. Battle on the boards. Nice play by Perry to win that puck.
That's also what I want to continue to see more of from the Thunder. Have them play physical, get in their heads.
Diamond cuts to the middle, shoots it. Rebound. Kaos come out with it, 3-on-2. Pass across, shot. Nice save by Avery.
That was a good save there by Avery McDonald. These are two players that you don't want on a 2-on-1. Is Tyler Kraft and John Chavo. That was just such a nice pass, and good work by Avery McDonald to stay with it and make the save. He can make those saves look really easy.
Yep.
Gives his team a lot of confidence.
Kaos sent it all the way back into their own zone again. You know what, I hate to say it, but it almost looks like the Thunder have gone back to kind of a soft man-on-man. Not picking up until they get right into the zone, but here comes Serby with speed.
Well, they haven't done it in their existence until last night, so they haven't played zone until last night, so maybe they want to just go back to what got them here.
Oof. Big hit there.
Who said roller
Scott
hockey
with a nice move.
physical?
Here he comes. Nice toe drag there. Cuts again. Gets it to the front. He had Serby flashing to the middle. Serby tries to play it off the boards back, but it's taken by the Kaos. Kaos coming down. And that shot is up over the net. That was Chavo again. Put it up over the net. He's been off on his shots today, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was good for Tursic to get in there, but as I say, he took a big hit on the boards behind just a little bit earlier. And again, who said that? Who said that roller hockey isn't a physical game? You're going to take some punishment, especially in this pro division.
Yeah. Yoder sends it behind the net. Harrison back to Yoder. Yoder's got a man flashing, tries to get it to him. Elevated it, but good job by the Kaos to knock that one down. Here they come. Shot from outside. A lot of blocks by the Thunder at the defensive end. Perry couldn't chase that one down. Vaughn was able to get to it. Now the Kaos control it again. This is as competitive as I've seen the Thunder play this team against Kaos, you know. Harrison couldn't control it, had it knocked off his stick. Kaos control again. Cut to the middle. Skate left, go and shoot right. Avery with a lot of big saves today. Yoder plays it forward. Right back at you, though, by the Kaos shot. That one's blocked wide again. Another block for the Thunder. Harrison. He's got a couple of guys going to the net, sends it long, tries to put it right on net, looking for Georgie Barber. That's a guy that we didn't see last night, Joe. It was Georgie Barber, now that I think about that. And he can help with their speed, but you see Yoder put that puck in Harrison from long range. And Barber got there, but it's tied up by Petrico. Tursic again sends it in. This is one of the things they did last night. They weren't shy about shooting from distance. One of the things they did, though, was they put Yoder in front of the net looking for tips, and I haven't seen them do that yet today. Shot from outside goes wide. Ayers fights for the puck. Look at that. Scott breaks out, cuts to the middle. Good defense. That's what I talked about, the Kaos speed, getting back on defense. They just catch him from behind and knock it away. You got to be so quick to get a shot off. Ooh, looking for the tip in front with Ayers. Ayers got a stick on it, but nice save by Petrico. Stolen now. That'll do it for the first half. 1-1 the score. Really, really competitive game here.
And it's much better from the Thunder compared to last night. Really, last night, the Kaos had imposed their will on the game. The Thunder a little bit more step-by-step with them, but there's that look from Kyle Novak, who halfway we figured out who he was, and Tursic. Just look at this drive here, and Parker Harrison, who set the great pick, was able to pick up the rebound. And again, just a little couple of shots into the bread basket. This is probably the one of the better looks that Chavo could have had, but this was the save from Avery McDonald. Just a nice pass across. He comes across, makes it look really easy, and keeps the Thunder tied at 1. Thunder, though, outshooting the Kaos 9-6. So they tried for probably the first time in their history to play a zone last night. That didn't necessarily work. So as Bill mentioned, as you mentioned, they decided to go to a softer man-to-man. So that yielded a better result from them, and I think you just see them playing much more on the front foot in this game than they were last night. But they have to win. It's just that simple. They either win or they're done. So there's a little bit of desperation right now.
Win or you get a letter from Doge. That's how that works, right? Telling you your services are no longer needed.
Yes. You're like, no more.
Yeah. Kaos control the puck. I think the Thunder, and you see when I say a soft man-on-man, they're a lot of times you're going to give 2 stick lengths. In this case, they're giving a lot more room. I hate to say it, but it looks like they're backing up into a zone again. If they're changing their defense as the game goes on, it looks like. Trying to confuse the Kaos here. Thunder cut across the crease, can't get a shot off there.
So, Bill, here's what I think they're doing. I think they're doing a 1-1-2 forecheck, but when they hit the red line, they go into a man.
Right.
And so they're going to give them that floor.
Right.
But not when they enter the zone.
I think you hit it there. Pass across. They got a man in the back door trying to go high. Nice save by Avery. Here come the Thunder. Tursic. Stove creates some interference. Tursic cuts to the net. The Thunder have to get the shots off. I think that's one of the things they figured out is they're taking shots from outside when they have to because they don't have time. When they try and cut in, 2 men collapse on them immediately. And so they weren't getting a lot of those shots off from now. When they have a chance, they're just going to let it go.
Good solid save by Clay Taylor. He's been solid this game. Just right there. Again, him and Avery McDonald are not giving up a lot of rebounds. So when they do, you have to be crashing the net to make sure you can take advantage.
Right.
Bill, one note, too, on that 1-1-2 into a man. That's actually when my fire team beat the Thunder here a couple of years ago. It's exactly what we played.
It's a really tough transition for the players to play a particular defense as they're coming down the floor and then change into another defense when it's in their own zone. I've seen teams get really confused with that. Thunder doing a good job. Pass forward now. Perry just couldn't reach it.
I want Christian Perry to get into this series a little bit.
Yep.
You could tell he's going for it, just struggling a bit.
Vaughn sends it across to Baldias. Sends it forward, gets it back. Here's Vaughn. Tries to play it through the crease. And now here come the Thunder breaking out 2-on-1 if they move. Look at Vaughn. Look at the back check there. Wow, what a nice play by Perry. And an even better save by Clay Taylor.
You know, it's almost like Perry heard me there, and he made a really nice move.
Look at that. One move here, one move there, goes to the backhand. And look at the play by Taylor.
I mean, that's why Clay Taylor's continues to be on the pro circuits, playing at a real high level in Tournament Pro Series, just making solid saves when he has to. That was a key save.
Barber with the puck behind his net. Back to Yoder. Again, Yoder back on defense's game. We saw him last night going forward and getting to the front of the net. Scott pushed around behind the net. Still holds the puck, though. Look at the defense. Good work by the Kaos all the way through. Ooh, shot fanned on it there. So we're going to get a face-off now. It's going to be in the Kaos offensive zone here. Eleven to 9 shots on net for the Thunder. This has been a real back-and-forth game. 1-1 the score. A lot of good goaltending so far.
Apologies at home. We've been mixing up the goaltenders pretty much all day. All day. It is Patrico in net for the Kaos, not Clay Taylor. I mean, Clay Taylor, I'll still say the same thing about him, but I won't take back what I said how great Clay Taylor is, but that's the next game.
So here's Kraft, sends it forward. Chavo, they're on the power play here. They set up in this box formation. They try and back everybody in. Ooh. Chavo again way over the net. He's had 4 or 5 shots today that just haven't hit the net. And you know he is a great shooter, and he's just off today. I can't tell you exactly what's going on there. But if he gets hot, it's a problem for the Thunder. They're going to set him and Kraft up top, and one of them is going to get that shot from outside. Again, over the net. And that one is played all the way down the rink by the Thunder. Trying to waste some time here. Chavo. Kraft. Jam job. That one is blocked. That's a good save by Avery, holding his spot there. Vinny Cafone tried to just jam it underneath him quickly.
He did, but especially in this kind of series, you don't see Avery or McDonald giving that one up.
Cafone again. That one goes off of the stick of the Thunder defender. Chavo changes spots, goes to the right, and there it is. Chavo with the big celebration. He knows he missed the net a bunch of times when he had an opening, and this time he had the opening and he hit it.
Yeah, this time he did. Just look at him just cutting across the middle. All he had to do is just take one step to the inside and then pull it to the inside part of his skate. That was such a nice shot, and you can't give him that kind of space in that part of the rink.
Yep, you're just changing the level there just a little bit, changing the angle on the goalie. And you saw the celebration on that replay. Chavo sends it forward. Look at this. Nice play by Vaughn. Vaughn had Yoder all over him, and he still managed to pull it forehand, backhand, and get a shot off. Watch this. Yoder's on him.
He is. Again, good work by McDonald to get across.
Yoder with the puck, uses his body to shield, sends it forward. Harrison trying to get Yoder coming back. Yoder flashes to the net. There's the long pass. Too much defense. There's just too many sticks. They tried to force that one through to Yoder in front. Just over 7 minutes to go here. Thunder down 1 goal. Scott chases behind the net. Chavo Ooh, good defense there by Harrison. Shot. Kaos now coming back. Chavo gets a shot off. That goes off a stick off the side of the net. Chavo's going to take a penalty there. He didn't like Wastursik going after him. And he just shoved him. And now they're both going. That's a terrible play by Wastursik.
No.
Wastursik, they're going to get the power play. And he goes back after Chavo and knocks the stick out of his hand for no reason. Oh, that's frustrating. Here's the penalty here. You see Chavo shoves off on him. And so you've done your job here. Just leave it alone. And it wasn't even that hard a hit. I mean, he just shoved him. No big deal.
I don't love that original penalty call either. I think that Wastursik took actually a much harder hit in the first half. No call there. And then unfortunately, and he got a little fortunate and then he just took the penalty. It wasn't really the greatest decision.
Yep, I agree. Bougainville behind the net now. Ooh, tough passer. He was looking for Stove. Oh, there's a penalty.
Gosh.
Christian Perry got him right in the face. Perry was trying to reach around on the forecheck, and this is something we talked about last night when he's trying to forecheck, and he wraps his stick around him.
Oh, good. Yeah, I mean, that's
on that back check there, yeah.
And when you like you were starting to mention, Bill, when you're putting your arms over a player, all you got to do is just tug them back just a little bit to get a penalty called on you, especially when you're trying to chase somebody. And unfortunately, he just made that too easy for the official.
Agreed. It always looks like a penalty, even if it isn't. So if you tug, you know what I mean? And so if you tug just a little bit, it's done.
Yeah. They're always looking for it.
Yep.
If you're chasing, the refs are always looking to call that. And that was just too easy.
Well, that was, I believe, Baldias, who's got the puck now. Ooh, pass across. They had an open net in the back door. Baldias did a good job of using his body to shield there. Pass across. Baldias with the puck. Down low. There's the shot from up top. Nice save. That was Tyler Kraft, the guy that they're trying to get to shoot the puck in that situation.
McDonald just staying on his angle very well. He has to come across, and he can't come across too far. And he just stays big. Had to reach out a little bit. That was going right for posting in, basically, from Tyler Kraft. Good work by McDonald to make the save.
Yeah, McDonald's got a screen in front of him, and he has to kind of another big shot from Baldias there. He has to anticipate where the shot's going to go in that case. Here's another one. Kraft takes that shot. Quite a bit wide there. Baldias. Kraft wants it back. Baldias takes that shot. I think that goes off Avery's glove and up into the netting. I don't know if it was already high, but it was a tough shot, and Avery got his glove up there.
Let's take a look exactly how that came in. Oh, he didn't get the glove. It hit the crossbar.
Yeah. Bougainville sends it all the way around. Penalty has 20 seconds left. Kraft and Baldias up top. Baldias with the shot. It's wide. Cares all around. The whole team has missed the net quite a bit here. Here's Kraft. Shot. Save. Two more shots on the rebound there. Vinny Cafone waiting on the back door and had two chances to jam it in. Kaos. 2-on-2. Puck's knocked away, but the Kaos keep control. That shot was quite a bit wide. Baldias couldn't get it on net, and now here comes Harrison. Cuts to the right, tries to shoot back to the left. Good try. Yoder beats one man, pass across. Just missed Ayers. Ayers gets it to the front. Harrison blocked at the defense. Ayers. Harrison going over there trying to set a pick. He gets the puck, and now it's up top. Stove. Winds up, and it goes high. Yoder looks at Stove and says, good shot. Do it again next time.
Yep. Do it again.
That one is blocked at the defense and up into the netting.
Well, honestly, too, you might want to see Stove shoot that a little bit quicker just because Yoder was there in front of the net. It was a good idea, though. It was a good windup. Like, hey, you know what? If you're going to get a shot on and you want to try to beat Patrico, you got to put it hard in the right place, and he was looking for it there.
Vaughn now. Good work there. Really good defense by Wastursik, and shot from outside. Scott, that one's blocked at the defense. We're down to 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the game. Thunder need a goal desperately or else their season's over. Wastursik. He's got some room, shoots it. Oh, man, that was off of somebody's shoulder up front. It bounced down low but didn't get on net. Otherwise, the goalie was in trouble. He didn't see where that was coming from. Wastursik getting a lot of floor time out here at the end of the game. You wonder when they're going to pull the goalie.
Tursik's had a really good game. Same with Parker Harrison.
Yeah, I agree. Lance Scott. Defense pushes him. Goes to the middle, gets collapsed on. Boy, good job by the Kaos. Scott sends it back. Here's Yoder. Pass forward. Perry had a man flashing to the front. Oh, nice try there. Yoder was going in, and that pass was in his feet, just couldn't control it. Was going to get in there all alone. Ayers wins the puck here. And now he loses it. Perry. Oh, tried to make the move to the backhand. Vaughn one-on-one with Ayers. Ayers not a defenseman. Does a good job, though, pushing it to the outside. Under 2 minutes to go now. They're going to start calling the goalie here any minute, I would think. Stove gets rubbed out on the boards.
Oh, and they're going to call that.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll see it on replay. I'm not sure I like that one from where I was standing.
I don't either. I mean, that's just a hard shoulder to shoulder. I mean, the fact that that's not a penalty.
We've seen 10 of those tonight already, and well, that was Tyler Crafter did that, and I thought he got his shoulder in front of him.
He did
a little bit, which is to me, that's a definite determining factor.
I was just about to say that I didn't love that play from Josh Stove. I wanted him to turn it back and get a little bit more possession for the Thunder. And hey, you know what? Fortunately for him, he ended up drawing the penalty. Let's take a look at it again. And as you could see, I mean, he got in front of him, and it's just that's not a penalty to me.
That's not a hit.
Sorry.
That's a rub out there on the boards, and that's to me absolutely acceptable. And they've been doing it all game.
Yeah.
And Kraft is letting.
Kraft's pleading his case. He's trying.
Yeah.
He's trying hard, but
you
know, it happens. Things like that happen, and you know, I know Perez is trying to explain it to him.
Yeah.
But ref can only go with what they see, but from up here, I didn't think it.
Well, looks like referee Alex Perez did not change his mind.
Yeah, he did not. Go figure. When you argue a call, it never gets reversed.
So now we're going to have a 4-on-3 for the Thunder. Minute 47 to go, a minute and 30 for the penalty. So almost the whole time the Thunder are going to be in the power play. You wonder if they're going to pull the goalie, make it 5-on-4. That's tough because there's no such thing as icing here, you know. And so all you have to do is give up one empty netter and it's all over. Perry. Harrison takes a shot, goes wide. Ayers back to Harrison. Perry couldn't get that one clean. They've got Yoder in front of the net now. Harrison with the puck up top. Goalie's going to the net now. Pass across. Perry just missed it. That was outside of the net. He had some room there. They put Wastursik on. Ayers put it in. Look at Ayers. Look at the celebration. I love that, man. That tells you a little bit about What's on the line here, Joe?
Oh, that was clutch by Cody Ayers, and they've been doing it to teams across the PIHA for so many years. Patrico tried to get across, but when you shoot as hard as Cody Ayers does from that part of the rink, he's going to score 9 times out of 10. What a great shot, and the Thunder once again, backs against the wall, find a way to tie the game.
And when I say I love that, I'm not necessarily rooting for either team. I just want to see a good game, but I love the emotion that you see from Cody Ayers there.
He's a seasoned pro at this level, and it still means a lot to him.
And we saw that from John Chavo earlier in the game.
Yep.
And now the Thunder have some momentum. They'd like to see if they could do something quick here. Lance Scott gets pushed all the way around the net. Nice play. 40 seconds to go. Long pass there. Perry behind the back looking for Scott. Scott's got it. Couldn't get the shot off. Good defense there by Kraft. 3-on-3 here. Boy, they had Baldias right in the slot there. Big collision in front. And now here comes Bogenreef. 1-on-2. Shot. That one dribbles off the stick. He just missed that one. Kaos now. Baldias. 4 seconds. Looks like they may get the last shot here. Kraft with the shot. Saved by Avery. Overtime. Just how it should be.
This has been a real good game, a hard-fought game, and it deserves overtime for me. And you can make the argument that the penalty call that led to that power play goal, probably not what you would want to see this time of the game, but it happened, and the Thunder did a really good job of taking advantage. And so, again, really deserved from them. They came out way better than I thought they would personally with just how they played last night. They ended up just playing their game, and it all started really at the first drop. Here's again just a good save by Avery McDonald. He's been solid so far. Nice move by Christian Perry, and Patrico, who we were calling the wrong name for a little bit there, made the save. But look at that snipe from Chavo, and then Cody Ayers making his living from that part. Look at that celebration. Just look at that. It means so much to him. And, hey, deservedly so. He deserves to pump his fists and do everything on that one because that was real good. That was a good shot.
So the overtime rules in PIHA, when you get to the playoffs, change up a little bit. We're going to play sudden death 4-on-4. We've got 12 minutes on the clock for the first overtime period. First team that scores wins.
Yep. In the regular season, they would go 3-on-3, 2-on-2, and then a shootout. But you go to the regular you just go to 4-on-4 overtime.
Perry looking for Wastursik there. Wastursik got the tip, but he didn't get it on net. It went wide. Thunder control it. Stove goes back behind the net. Thunder looking for everybody to cycle. Now they come out from behind the net. Stove cuts to the middle. Almost loses that puck. Goes to the boards. Has a good collision there with Vaughn. Good work on the boards there. Kaos come out with the puck. Nice play. All alone. He got in there. That was Kyle Novak who got in alone, but he was too tight on the goalie, and Avery able to just hold his ground. Ayers with a big shot off the net, off the post. I don't know if that was post or crossbar. It was right at the corner. Kaos now take the puck away in the slot.
Gosh, the whole arena, including me, had the same exact reaction. I just couldn't do it loudly on mic. That was such a good shot by Cody Ayers. And you're right, hit that kind of corner there of the post and crossbar.
Baldias uses his speed, sends it back now. Vaughn with the puck. Chavo. Back to Vaughn. Thunder, as we identify, playing soft up here in the offensive zone. Now they're going to back up. Nice move to the slot. Ooh, nice play there. That was Baldias who came in all alone, left to right, into the slot, and tries to shoot it back to the left.
Baldias has killed the Thunder making that move across this whole series. And just that little outside-in move there, get yourself a good opportunity and good work, again, by Avery McDonald to stick with it.
Face-off now. Thunder defensive zone. Yoder plays it behind the net. Harrison now. Drops it. Scott tries to send it to Yoder. Yoder going to the front of the net for Harrison. That one is knocked up into the screen by Vaughn. Watch Yoder tried that quick pass. It wasn't going to work anyway. Harrison was flashing to the net, but he kept going behind the net. I don't think he was looking for that centering pass. So the Thunder get a face-off out of it. Kaos in their defensive zone. Wostursik sends it across. Stove tries to shoot it from the outside. In the slot. There it is. Perry. Man, all alone in front. Shot it wide. Didn't have much to shoot at. He was in close on the goalie. Wostursik. Wostursik holds it behind the net. Doesn't see what he wants. Now he hands it off. Perry slowly through center. Nice play by Vaughn. Thunder tried to set a pick on Vaughn to get Perry open for that shot. Vaughn played off the pick and still got his stick out there to block it. Look at this, Perry. He didn't have much to shoot at, but there was a little bit of a hole there underneath the glove side, and he shot it just wide. Yeah, there was a little bit, and I think Perry would have wanted to put that on net. I know we've challenged Perry on this broadcast to have an impact, and that was his. Oh, man. Look at that. Shot from outside. Stove sends it in there. Got Cody Ayers. That one is going about 3 feet wide. And Ayers puts his stick out and puts it back on net with a great tip. And there's not much that Anthony Patrico could do about that. Thunder staying alive. Wow. That was a beautiful tip from Cody Ayers in front. Look at this exactly. Look at where the puck's going. And look at how he got that back on net. That is what a great play by Cody Ayers. Yeah. And more importantly, forces a Game 3 later today. Absolutely. We saw a real barn burner here, Joe. Ooh. This was a great game. I think this is the best game I've seen all year in PIHA. I would agree. I had to kind of remember that I was professional and on the broadcast because I was getting so hyped for what was happening. I just love seeing these kind of games. But as you can see here, Kyle Novak, once we figured out who he was starting really well. But it all started from that pick from Parker Harrison, and he ends up going straight to the net. Yep. Great roller hockey play. Wostursik has just been all throughout the game. He's been in it. And Avery McDonald, he's my MVP of the match. This is one of the saves that I thought was the most crucial, that save off of John Chavo. And then just continuing here, he's just been solid all game. Perry trying to get into it. Maybe he could do so in Game 3 now that there will be one. This is the shot from Chavo that I love. Just a little bit of a step inside, and he just throws it on the net. Cody Ayers with a little over a minute to go. The celebration, and then Perry still, he's wanting it really badly. And then just, again, look at this tip. Oh, that is beautiful. That is exactly the kind of tip you want because the goaltender never has a chance. Well, I mean, I agree with you how well Avery McDonald played, but I got to say, Cody Ayers is my MVP of that game. Just his emotion. Yes. Not only the fact that he scored a couple of goals, and you'll see the replay of the winner again that he got. He had the game-winning goal, and he had another one earlier to tie it. But just so the raw emotion, you could just feel it, that the confidence for the Thunder is so much higher because of that. And so after that game, we're going to need to take just a little bit of a rest here.
Take a breather.
We've got another semifinal match coming up, and this one is going to be another great game. We've got the Demon Dogs against the Outcasts. Outcasts from Florida, semifinal. Outcasts have a 1-0 lead in this series. Demon Dogs backs against the wall, have to win or go home. And so we're going to show that here as soon as they're ready to play in about 7, 8, 10 minutes, something like that. We're going to take a little break in between, so we'll be right back in just a moment here on Roller Planet. And we're back once again for some live hockey action here at the Pepsi Roller Sports Arena in Colorado Springs. Semifinal matchup, PIHA Pro Division, best on best. This is Bill Mulhern along with legendary coach Joe Oria. Joe, we had these teams already played once last night. The Outcasts from Florida against the Demon Dogs from Denver. The Outcasts dominated the game. Pretty unfortunate events last night. Talk about that.
So essentially what happened is that the Demon Dogs they're one of the local teams to Colorado. The Outcasts were able to come here from Arizona pretty easily, minus maybe one player. But so what happened was that in the long stretch of highway, the north-south highway between Denver and Colorado Springs, it was dry in Denver, dry in Colorado Springs, but it was just straight ice in Monument. A lot of accidents on Monument Hill. And so they had a lot of accidents on that hill, and because of that, they had to close not only that freeway, they had to close the freeway that people were using to get around, and they were rerouting back to I-25. So the Demon Dogs didn't have any of their goaltending. They didn't have Townsend. They didn't have Kickline. They didn't have Alex Payne. So basically their top defensemen were not here. They tried to make a game of it, and they had to bring Cameron Shoup in net, who is a minor goaltender who did a really good job, actually, but just it's not the same. So that's what happened. Hopefully it'll be a different game today.
3-on-2 now for the Demon Dogs. Pass cross is blocked at the defense. That's a great play by Parker Elliott defensively. Mooney with the puck. Mooney's the guy we want to watch. He sets everything up for this team. Takes that first shot, goes a bit wide. Demon Dogs come back. Take a shot from outside. That's a tester, though. That was a good shot by Michael Ellis. He had the only goal for them last night. We talked about a little bit. Michael likes to shoot, and you can see why he let that one go. And that's a good blocker save by Aaron Giddings, I believe, is in net.
One of my boys will let me know if not, but we've been getting the signals that yes, that's correct.
Yep.
People have been switching numbers all year, so it's tough to get the goaltenders correct because unfortunately they even switch pads, which can make it more difficult.
Mooney sends that puck back. Didn't see what he liked in the offensive zone. Gets the puck back. Takes it behind his own net. Stops.
One thing in talking about Mooney, too, he's been a long-time pro circuit player, and he just played last winter Nationals on a new team that was started by Eitan Chavira with his Dangle Dojo team. But just how he plays, he's just so controlled with everything. He's so efficient. He knows when to make the right pass, when to shoot at the right time, and he's a huge asset for any team that's looking to pick him up.
Mikey Budasov with the puck behind net. He's another guy I really like to watch play. Great control, great shot. Quick shot there by Paul Budasov. That one goes wide, and Mikey goes back to get it behind the net. I'm sorry, that's Mikey behind the net. Long pass now to Paul. Paul with the puck in the corner. Nice pass up to the top. Paul Budasov just couldn't get that shot off up top of the slot there. Off a nice pass. Mikey shoots it. Nice save. John Joy, the goaltender for the Demon Dogs. Travis Meyer gets away from the pressure. Mikey Budasov. Meyer plays it between the legs. Pass to the front. Dogs clean it up. Uh-oh. There's a steal. That was Paul Budasov who stole that puck and came out and got a nice little backhand shot up, but John Joy solid in net.
He really is. Not a lot of panic here. Again, just good, solid save. And one thing is for the Demon Dogs, well, they actually have their goaltender. It'll be Joy will be a real solid backstop for them. And they got Joy and Kevin Dwyer. Kevin Dwyer always on the pro circuit. recently with the Snipers. Really 2 solid goaltenders. I expect them to be just as important for the Demon Dogs as their top scorers.
Justin Marr with the puck sends it back. Kevin Dwyer, the backup goalie for the Demon Dogs, and he's the only one on the floor who could probably say they've been on ESPN before. How's that one? Huh? Well, until CJ Yoder takes the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even then, he's been all over.
Good work there. Taylor J put his shoulder into a player, looked like he might get a break with the puck. Outcasts control the puck, though. Bring it back. Mooney sends it across. Tommy Toohey. The Demon Dogs are coming up close and really put a lot of pressure in the offensive zone. This forecheck, they're not laying back at all. Nice pass there. And a good save. Tommy Toohey got that shot off on a pass from Paul Linder.
Good save by Joy. As you see, he just comes across his crease. He moves really well and was able to just make himself big and make the crucial save, because you don't save that, it's going to be tough in this important game too for the Demon Dogs. Good work by Joy to stay solid.
Travis Meyer now with the puck behind the net. Look at the forecheck. I mean, the pressure they're putting on here. It's going to cost them with these odd man rushes if they don't watch it, but still they're playing to win here. The Demon Dogs are. They're not holding back at all.
Alex Payne just covered the entire floor. He was the one that made that forecheck, gave up the 2-on-1, but still was able to come back just in time to disrupt it.
Which is what he does. He's a great skater. I mean, he really is. Dogs with the puck now. Jeff Carlo plays it back. Jeff's brother's going to be in town tonight playing for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're playing against the Avalanche. I imagine they'll have a little family reunion after the game.
Might as well.
Outcasts with the puck in their own zone. Mikey Budasov lays it off. No rush here. Travis Meyer bringing it back. Tanner Toohey. Now we get a burst of speed here. Chad Caldwell, backhand, easy save. The fight for the puck behind the net. Lots of pushing and shoving there. And the Outcasts come out with it. Try to play it up high, but they can't get it there. Now here comes Payne. Nice pass to the top. Payne on the back door with a nice pass from Phelps. Good save, though, by Giddings. Shot from an angle there, and Joy has an easy time with that one.
What a nice play there by Phelps. He is able to take that outside perfect pass to Alex Payne, and Giddings getting over and making an unbelievable save there. Just crucial. This is an early goaltending battle.
Look at the speed here. Justin Marr wins that one, gets a shot off from an angle off the shoulder. 2-on-1. There it is. That's a really nice pass by Jake Townsend. Had Justin Marr going to the back of the net on the back door. A lot of that work was done by Marr with his speed in the beginning to win that puck.
But Townsend just so deceptive. It looked like maybe he was mishandling the puck a little bit, but he's just so quick with his hands. He's able to pull it right back and then get that defenseman off of his angle and made a nice pass across to Justin Marr. 1-0 Demon Dogs.
Another big shot there. Outcast with a scoring opportunity.
Demon Dogs goal scored by number 8, Jake Townsend.
Mooney with the puck.
By number 3, Justin Marr, with 4 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the first period.
Drops it now.
Flip the numbers.
With 4:51 remaining in the first.
And You just got to complete the 3, and that's 8. But have that, and that's Justin Marr.
Okay.
But it was Marr who got the goal, not Townsend.
Shot from Mooney.
The PA got it a little wrong, but it's all good.
Tommy Toohey with the puck. Here comes Mooney. Pass across to Toohey. Outcasts just cycle in their own zone. Up high. Looking to make a play. Now we've got a breakaway. Nice save there. That was Jeff Kickline, who got in alone. Nice pad save by Giddings. Gets down to that butterfly and flashes his pad out.
I know Jazz Kickline would want that back, but he was still able to make a good move and force Giddings to make a save. And good work by him to get open and try to get some on that breakaway.
Elliott, shot. Oh, man. I'm not sure if that was in the net or not. Referee called no goal, and I got to say, he was in position. I don't know if that was off the post or off the inside post where it shot out.
So to me, it looked like it hit crossbar and went down. Now the question is, did it go behind the red line or did it stay out? To me, it was tough to tell from my angle, but I'm sure we'll get a replay.
Well, and the Outcasts were celebrating like they had a goal for a second. And
again,
the only thing you can ask in that situation is that the referee is in the correct spot, and he was. He had the best look in the house to see if that was a goal or not, and he called no goal. So I've probably got to go with what he says. Well, we're going to go with what he says either way, I guess, right?
Yeah, we don't have replay here, so.
Yep. Budasov sends it up again. Here comes Caldwell, takes a shot again, and that one's saved.
Well, we'll have replay on roller.planet because that's the place where
that's
you
what
can
we do.
watch
There it
it.
is. Look at that. That's off.
Let's see here. Wait, I'm taking a look. From our angle, it's difficult. I don't see any evidence that it did cross the line, though, Bill.
There it is, right there. Bang, and it's off the post.
Yeah,
it's off the crossbar.
It was. I'd say at best it was probably on the goal line.
Off the crossbar. Yep.
But on the goal line doesn't mean over.
Yep.
So still 1-0.
Good call by the ref.
Very good call.
Long pass down the middle to no one. Colby Schaefer behind the net. Still holds that puck. Pulls a forechecker behind the net with him. Now he plays it behind. And now here come the Dogs. Taylor J. off the boards for himself. Takes it behind the net. Loses it though. Travis Meyer plays it forward.
1 minute remaining in the first period.
That was a nice try. Tanner Toohey flashing to the net, and Shaq Caldwell played it across, but it was a bouncing puck. Now we've got a 3-on-1. Pass to the front, and there it is. It's in the net. Jake Townsend.
I just love the move that Jake Townsend does here. First of all, great work by Alex Payne. And just look at that. Just a little quick move just to get to the backhand. And it looks so easy. Jake Townsend makes it look so easy. That's why he was the finals MVP 2 seasons ago for the Demon Dogs when they came back and won in 7. He just makes it look, again, how many times am I going to say he's going to make it look so easy?
Yeah, and he might be the most important player. And again, he wasn't here last night. Outcasts, I don't think they realized how much the Dogs were missing last night, but they're finding out right now. This has been a really physical game. The Dogs are throwing their body around here.
Yep.
Mooney tries to play it off the goalie from behind the net. And again, he puts it in. There it is. From behind the net, he plays it off of the goalie pad.
Oh, that's such a huge goal for the Outcasts. It looked like they were kind of dead and buried early, and that's just good work by Kyle Mooney using that big reach and putting it past the short side of John Joy. Now they bring it back to within one.
And I think that was who actually got that goal. Mooney got that first shot off, but it was number 44. And I think, I don't know, that might be Tanner Toohey. Waiting to see what they call. Dogs are winning a lot of battles on the boards, though.
They are. It's almost like both teams got inspired by the previous game between the Thunder and Kaos. They're throwing their bodies around like it's like for the Demon Dogs, like it could potentially be their last game of the season. Remember, they're down 1-0 in the series because of what happened last night with the snow and not being able to get their team here. But overall, again, just looking at the highlights, Joy has been steady, and it was really a goaltending battle early on there. Joy and then Giddings with a really nice save there on the far side. But just take a look here. More work by Townsend. Again, that was such a good pass across by him. And then Payne, who won the battle earlier defensively, was able to make the pass to Townsend and make it 2-0. But it's Mooney here that keeps the Outcasts in the game heading into the second half. That was, again, I can't underscore how crucial of a goal that was. Yeah,
that was Mooney who had that goal. I'll tell you, this has been a really solid, close game in the first half, and I look forward to seeing how the Outcasts respond here after they had that easy win last night. I think maybe they expected to come in and just move on easily. Good look at the goalie, John Joy, there, and now they're seeing that they're in a game. But they're so used to this; they play in big games all the time.
Yeah,
and they haven't lost to another opponent in this rink this year, except for the Kaos, the only team that's beat them in this rink. And we're talking about how many games? 16 games, something like that they played in this rink, maybe more. So this is a veteran team, and they are not just being behind by one goal is just not that big a deal right now.
No.
Mooney with the puck. Mooney lets everybody cycle back to him. Elliott leaves it. Tommy Toohey plays it back. Linder. Oh, had his defender fall down. He's got some space, 3-on-2. Oh, he had a man up high. Looked like he had a good pass to Tommy Toohey, and Toohey would have been shooting with lots of time and space from about 8 feet out. But he tried to play it in for a quick tip. Steal here. Mooney, nice save. Another nice save on Elliott. Now the Dogs come out with it. 2-on-3, not much there. Payne doesn't care. He's going for it every time. He likes the 2-on-3.
Oh, he does. And
there's no one to pass to. I have to take it.
He's got all the confidence, too, he's just going to dip his shoulder and just plow right through you.
Absolutely.
A lot of times he does.
No, that's the point. Shot goes up into the netting. That shot was by Tanner Toohey.
Good deflection there by Jazz kick line.
Yep. Dogs, nice work to control that puck. Jake Townsend, though, got knocked down and couldn't get to the puck. Battle on the boards now. Good work by the Outcast to control that puck there. Shot. Oh, nice glove save. That was Chad Caldwell who really pinpointed that one. High glove. Jory really quick with the glove, really quick with the reactions. Watch this.
And just snatched that right out of the top right corner there. Good work by Joy, just staying big with that quick glove. He's tough to beat.
10 minutes to go in the game. Dogs up by 1. Phelps sends it up the boards. Dogs moving slow here. Carlo tries to get to net, and he gets pulled down. That's a nice play by Carlo. Just leans in. Oh, that's not Carlo. That is
kick line.
Kick line, yeah. He just leaned his shoulders in, and he got position there, and forced the defender to get an arm on him and pull him down.
You want to talk about a move that he's done to my Lakewood Fire teams for years. What's interesting about him is he's a smaller guy, but he's so tough on the puck that it makes him really difficult for a bigger defenseman to try to get the lower part, to get low on him.
Nice play there to the back door. Another big shot. They had a couple of real big scoring opportunities there. C.J. Bateman from right in front. Giddings has been really good.
Penalty number 37, Tanner Tolley, 1 minute 30 for holding.
Up top now. Nice save. Nice save by Giddings there. That was C.J. Bateman coming in from the left wing, and he had a little opening to shoot at, but watch the save here.
He's got that was a little more of the showmanship there,
the
flashing the
Patrick
level.
Yeah.
Yep.
Up top, there it is. Big shot, wide, rebound wide. Kyle Phelps up top. He's got a bomb if they can get him some time. Phelps beats the defender to the puck. Now 2-on-1 low if they get there. Good defense by the Outcasts. They send it around and get it out of the zone. The Outcasts haven't backed down from this physical play at all. They're just giving it right back to them. Phelps. Ooh. Townsend gets that shot up over the bar. Dogs get it back though. 5 seconds left. Shot right into the chest by Phelps. Giddings, good positional save there.
A couple good shots by Kyle Phelps there. I think he might have wanted to do a little bit more with it, but it was Schaefer there. And that low part of the net area, right in the low slot. But it was probably good as well because the penalty is about to expire and they've been on the entire time.
Pass up high. Outcasts take it. 3-on-2. They got a hustle. There it is. Mooney tries to send it back. Parker Elliott was going to the net and the puck was behind him. Elliott with the puck in the corner. Looking for a pass. He's got Mooney. Mooney makes a move into the corner. Tries to put it up top there. Mooney controls the puck. Outcasts. Mikey Budasov has it stolen. Carlo almost had a breakaway there. Mooney sends up top. Budasov shot. That one goes off of Carlo up into the netting.
You know what the Demon Dogs are doing is they're having Justin Marr shadow Mooney. Justin Marr is probably their fastest skater.
Yeah.
And not much had come of that play from the Outcasts, but they're controlling the game a little bit more. You're seeing them have a lot more puck possession, and when the Demon Dogs are able to get it, they're trying to get them on the counterattack. But overall, it's still good defense from the Demon Dogs, but you're just starting to feel the rink tilt in the Outcast favor now.
Yeah, Tanner Tui sends that puck out to Mooney. I would agree. The Outcasts have controlled the puck well here in this half. And that's a good play by Bateman to send Mooney back with the puck. But they as you say, Dogs playing good enough defense. The Outcasts are not getting good shots off. Point blank shots like they're used to. Here come the Dogs now. Bateman swings around. Now he hits. Oh, look at that. That's a goal by Kyle Phelps, set up by Jazz Kickline. Kickline got some speed going down the right wing, and everybody was looking at him, had to go to him. And he makes a nice pass across to the back door.
It's funny, they had cheated for him to try to do the same move he did where he was able to cut through off of his forehand to his backhand, and that drew the penalty. This time, he kind of faked him out a little bit and found Kyle Phelps wide open. You just don't do that. You just don't let Kyle Phelps wide open in the low slot, and he's going to bury that every time.
Oh, and he had half the net to shoot out, too. I mean, they got Giddings out of position there. So now the Outcasts down by 2. A little over 6 minutes to go. They've got plenty of time, but they've got to make something happen here. This is all about defense for the Dogs at this point. We've got behind the play, the net gets knocked off as there's a collision with a couple of guys. No penalty. Looks like we're just going to get a face-off in the Outcast offensive zone. Not really sure how that net got knocked off there.
Outcast player was trying to signal that Colby Schaefer
interfered
shoved him into the net. Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
2 on 1. Definitely helped them.
2 on 1 here. Pass, nice defensive play there. Tommy Toohey went down on all fours to block that pass. Good work here by the Dogs to tie that puck up in the corner, trying to come out with it, but they can't. And here come the Outcasts. 1-on-1. Shot from outside is wide. That was Paul Budasov. Nice little move there by Justin Marr, but then when he gets a shot off, it's blocked at the defense. Couldn't get anything going there. Backhand attempt by Mooney. I think they need a little more than that. Dogs in their own zone. Now they send it forward. Here's Bateman. 2-on-2. Bateman cuts to the middle, leaves it. Big shot there by Marr. Saved by Giddings. Budasov shot up over the net. Rings back into the Outcast zone, and so they retain possession. Kyle Mooney sends it back. Budasov with the puck. Drops it back for Mooney. Mooney has room. Shot, nice save. John Jory been solid. Pass to Mooney. He got his stick tied up there. Good defensive play by Kickline. Elliott drops it. Mooney. Good defensive play there. And a steal now by Bateman. I'll tell you, the Outcasts just seem a little bit off all over the floor. Budasov plays it forward and gets it back. Nice little give and go. Here they come in the offensive zone. Mooney. Budasov set the pick. Mooney came in, got a shot off from the slot. Rebound is controlled by the Outcasts. Mooney has it back, sends it to the front. Nice tip there. That's a great save. Linder was going to the net, and he got his stick on the puck and put it right on net. John Joy, though, he's a big kid, you know, when he got his pass on, he's got everything low covered in that case.
Yeah, he's tough to beat. And even in this game, when the Outcasts have gotten him moving, he's been really sharp and has been able to stick with it.
Taylor J. Tries to send it to the front, looking for a tip there out of Kickline. Kickline couldn't reach it, so when he gets to it, he sends it all the way back. Schaefer. Heavy forecheck pressure now from the Outcasts. They're going to need to do that. We're under 3 minutes to go here in the game. Puck popped up in the air, and Jonathan Joy gets a glove on it and ties it up. He didn't like what he saw. Demon Dogs take a timeout with 2 minutes and 42 seconds to go and a 2-goal lead.
I think it might have actually been Arizona. I think the PA got that wrong.
Could be.
But and if I were Demon Dogs, I actually
wanted to go.
I want to keep going, yeah, because the thing that they were starting to do is initially earlier in the half, I thought that the Outcasts really had a good job of the possession and was able to really maintain possession well. But What the Demon Dogs were able to do is just that one chance. All they needed was one chance, and they were able to capitalize on it.
I think the Demon Dogs have just played really solid defense. You look at the shots on net, and it's 16 for the Dogs and 12 for the Outcasts. You know the Outcasts have shot the puck a lot more than that, but for one thing, they like to shoot the puck from close in, and they haven't got a lot of those opportunities. And then the other thing, they've had a lot of shots blocked. And so the Dogs doing a good job on the defensive end. The Outcasts, I'm sure, have talked about when they're going to pull the goalie here, and you would think it's going to be fairly quickly with a 2-goal difference.
Yeah.
So, face-off in the Outcast offensive zone. Tanner Tui lines up to take that face-off for the Outcast. They win it. Ooh, they could have had a trip there. Didn't get a call. The Outcast didn't. And now the goalie's off. Mooney and Budasov up top. Deadly duo. They've got a man in front of the net, and they've still got a box. Mooney lets it go. Nice save. Joy. Budasov would like to get there through the middle. Too many sticks there. Can't get it there. Up top now Mooney. Up top again. Shot. Nice save. That was a shot by Travis Meyer.
This is exactly what having those defensemen here, how that matters. Look, Marr and Carlo was able to get them out of the way and ensure that Joy had a clear sight to the shot.
Again, for the Outcasts, you're just not seeing those easy backdoor plays or, anything. Nothing easy. There it is. It's in on the rebound. That's a good job by Paul Budasev in front. I think it was his brother who shot the puck from the outside, and Paul in front gets that rebound. There it is.
Right on cue, Bill.
Yeah.
You had to score from those kind of places because Demon Dogs weren't giving you anything through the middle of the rink, and good work by
So now
Paul Budasov.
Now we're just under 2 minutes in the game, and it's a 1-goal game. Again, at some point we're going to see the goalie out of there for the Outcast, and he's heading to the bench right away. They don't waste any time. Mooney with the puck. Good control by the Outcast here. That face-off, a lot of times face-offs don't mean much of anything, but in certain situations they mean everything. Mikey Budasev up top. Travis Meyer, Mooney. Meyer up top. At some point they're just going to let it go. They got 2 men in front. There it is. They were looking for a similar type play there with the rebound. Mooney tried a backhand from a bad angle. And Mooney wins the puck back. Good work behind the net by Mooney. Mikey Budasev. Mooney. Dogs are all backed in. They're not going to give him anything easy. Look at that save, and it's in. Oh, what a play. And guess who got that one, Joe?
Paul Budasov.
Oh, 2 in a row on the same exact type of play.
2 in a row, same play, different side, and just look at that. That's
look
just
at that.
All hard work. Joy had it, and the puck was just sitting there. And good work by Budasov to tie the game at 3. It looked like they were down and out. They had to take the timeout. It was probably the best decision they made all half. They really recovered well. And 1:09 to go in this second half, they tied the game.
And now the Dogs do take their timeout. Shots on net 16-16. Yeah. Outcasts have had all the shots, which you would expect when they're behind by a couple goals. You would expect the Dogs to get back and play defense and not really go on the offensive too much. And so tied up in shots on net, tied up on the scoreboard. Just over a minute to go, and the Dogs are talking about it.
Well, so the officials here, they called a timeout. And this was probably, now this happened again last night. This happened last night where they gave probably the shortest timeout I think I've ever seen.
Really?
From a hockey team. It was maybe 10 to 15 seconds. And the officials are, I guess they're just trying to get the games going because they're running a little bit late. But you got to give both teams the full timeout.
Oh, absolutely. There's a reason they called the timeout. They've got some stuff to talk about there, and they're talking about it. They've set up a little play here.
And a programming note: the Demon Dogs win as Game 3 for them. after the next game, which is the Thunder Kaos
Game 3. Yep. Alex Payne with the puck.
1 minute remaining.
Demon Dogs move it up slowly. Justin Marr down deep. Boy, you just fumbled the puck for a second, and somebody's on you here in this game. And Mooney, great job defensively, and comes up with that puck. Mooney flashes to the net. They couldn't get it to him. That was close. Dogs with the puck back in their own zone. Taylor J. "20 seconds to go here. I'm sure the Dogs would like to get the last shot here. Here's Marr. They've got to start moving forward now. 10 seconds.
It's kind of like in basketball. You want to get the last shot of the game.
They got a man going to the net. That was the play they were looking for. That was exactly what I'm sure, what they set up in the timeout. And they got what they wanted. They had a man flash to the net alone, but tough defense up top kept the pass away from that skater, made it an errant pass. And so we're going to overtime here. 3-3 the score. We talked about this last game. Overtime rules here in PIHA, a little bit different than what they are during the regular season. It's just going to be sudden death. They'll put 12 minutes on the clock. Seeing some good highlights here, Joe.
Yeah, both goaltenders really, it's always so funny when goaltenders flash the leather like that, but that was a good save by Giddings. And the pass across to Kyle Phelps. And Joy, who was able to always make the first save, but it's Budasov here twice, once on his forehand, actually a second time on his forehand as well, just coming from a different side. He's been in front of that net, and he's been gobbling up the rebounds. They're not even really the greatest rebounds or the easiest rebounds to put in, but he was just able to find that puck.
And you got to have guys like that. Paul Budasov, with both those goals out, the first one that he got, he put in that rebound, and he got buried.
Yep.
And you know what? He went right back to the same spot and said, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm going for the puck. So good work by Paul Budasov.
Not every goal, even in inline, has to be the gorgeous snipe from the high slot. You got to work hard. That's what
Face off
did.
Now. Outcasts with the puck.
Demon Dogs, too. Demon Dogs have had to grind for their goals.
Yeah. Mikey Budasov behind the net.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Had a little bit of a collision behind the net. The Outcast player comes up holding his shoulder. A completely avoidable collision, too. It's Travis Meyer going to the bench. Mikey Budasov still holds the puck, has had the puck the whole time here. Just can't get what he wants, and now here comes Mooney. Which is, they'll take this every time. Mooney coming up. Nice pass across. Look at that shot. Oh, man, that puck was hanging around. You know, we're going to get a slashing call on the Dogs.
Trying to find where that call was. Let's see.
Well, there was a lot of stuff going on inside.
I mean, he went over the top, but I think he actually hit the blade.
I don't know.
CJ Bateman. I don't know who they ended up giving that penalty to. I don't think CJ thinks it's him.
Referee Alex Perez is over the bench trying to tell the coach, you got to put somebody in the box.
He's trying to put CJ in the box.
Yeah, and they've still got 4 skaters on the rink. They're trying to pretend that no such thing happened. And so now the Dogs have to take somebody off the floor. And we've got an advantage here for the Outcasts. The Outcasts have been deadly on the power play when I've watched them earlier.
Yeah, so on that, like I said, on that replay, I mean, yeah, it looks scary, but he hit him in the blade. That's, anyways.
Budasov up to Mooney. Plays it across. Big shot there by Paul Linder, goes wide. Mooney. Good defense by the Dogs. Puts him under pressure, but he gets it back to Linder. Linder to Mooney. Back to Linder. in front. Oh, fanned on it. Nico, he puts it in. Oh, I think that one fooled John Joy. The initial shot was a fan, and he went down, and there was no puck there. Let's see, who was it that scored? Who they have on the back post there? I'm not sure. I got to catch a number.
Oh, guess who, Bill? Guess who?
Does his last name begin with a B?
Yes, I think so. That was a great work by the Demon Dogs there.
We're gonna get a look at this penalty again, and let's see what you see.
I don't. I'm sorry. I really don't.
Yeah.
Even you look at Wastursik behind the net, Brian Wastursik of the Thunder, he doesn't believe it either. I just didn't see it. But either way, Arizona capitalized.
That's it. Arizona with a really nice game here. The Demon Dogs came out strong in this game. I think they caught the Outcasts by surprise after the Outcasts had an easy win last night. And but the Dogs just came out. Really, they were barking loud.
They were.
Here, they were roaring, and they played a great game. Hats off to the Demon Dogs. Outcasts with a big win, and they're going to move on, and they are going to play the winner of the next game for the Western Conference Championships. That game between the Kaos and the Thunder.
That's going to be a good one. So, if you're watching, you better stay tuned.
Yeah. Well, we're going to get a little bit of a break here. We've got 10 to 12 minutes or so before the next game starts, but if you watch the first game, Thunder versus Kaos, I know you're coming back to see the second one, because that was maybe the best game of the year, and now it's for everything. Whoever loses goes home. Whoever wins goes on to the championship. So, for Joe, my name is Bill Mulhern. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with the final game, Thunder Kaos. And we're back once again at the Pepsi Roller Sports Arena for a big game. This is the third game, best of three, tied 1-1. The Thunder from Colorado Springs against the Kaos from Florida. Winner goes to the championship, Western Conference Championship. Loser goes home. My name is Bill Mulhern. I'm here with Logan McCrary. Logan, good to have you. You saw that first game, the first two games these teams have played, I'm sure. What do you think?
Well, Bill, I'm actually at a little bit of a loss for words. First of all, it's good to be here standing in for Joe Oria, who was kind enough to do our last couple of live streams for the Pro Division here. It's been an exciting weekend of hockey all across the board, but this series by far has been the closest and most electric. I was spectating that last game between Game 2, and I just couldn't believe the ending. It was exactly what the Thunder needed, and if you saw my preview from this series, well, it kind of happened exactly the way the Thunder needed it. They had to rely on that power play from their top scorer, Cody Ayers, and I think the keys to this game are just the same as it was for the first two.
Harrison gets a big shot off there, but the rebound comes right back at him, and 3-on-1 for the Kaos, and they end up with their first goal. John Chavo puts it in back door.
Yeah, it's that dynamic duo. That's the connection, the 1-2 between those two guys on the Kaos. John Chavo from Tyler Kraft. Chavo leads this team in goals this season. Kraft, the point leader, mostly because of his assists, and a lot of those assists has gone to 44, John Chavo. So
Kaos really showed off what makes them such a great team there. They control the puck so well, but when they have a chance to show their speed, they're amazing. They're just all over the floor. They gave up a scoring chance. Harrison came down for the Thunder and let a slap shot go, looking for a rebound there, and the rebound came out far, and that was the end of it. Kaos coming up again, 4-on-2. Look at that shot, and it's in the net. Trevor Mullally. Mullally's a guy we didn't hear from a lot the first game earlier today, but you know that he can shoot the puck, and he showed us there what he's capable of.
Yeah, he wasn't in on a lot of scoring plays in the last game, but he was definitely involved.
Yeah.
He was sort of frustrating some of the top attackers from the Thunder, but 2 minutes into this one, 2 quick goals. Let's look at the first one.
Yeah. Yeah, good replay there. You see Chavo on the back door with a quick one-time tip.
This is exactly what the Thunder needed to not happen. And one thing I was worried about after that second game, John Chavo seemed to be just a little bit off his game in Game 2. All those shots were going high.
Yep. Until they weren't.
Yeah, I follow him on social media. He does a lot of hockey stuff across the country. He's been doing some clinics up in, I believe, Minnesota, playing a lot of ice, so used to a much heavier puck.
Yeah.
Now shooting that lighter puck, he was a little bit off the mark. Now, if he's dialed in, you got to believe that this is going to be a tough task for the Thunder, and the rest of this Chaos squad is just going to fall in line.
Yeah, that's a really good point, Logan. The guys that play ice, when they try and transition back to that lighter puck on inline, it's hard to control it. It flies.
It just flies right off the end of the stick.
Yep. Kaos looking for that long pass. Coming out of their own zone. Valdias controls the puck.
And this is the Chaos comfort zone.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen them lead. Actually, I think in this building, Game 2 is the first time we have seen them lose. It's the first time they've lost in the West. All their losses this season came against East Coast teams.
Right. We're going to get a replay here. Nice save by Avery McDonald. Avery played so well earlier today. For them to come out and put 2 on him, I think that the Chaos, just on a mission here. I think, as you said, they hadn't lost a game in this rink all season long. And the Thunder came right at them, and I think it surprised them a little bit. They're not gonna back down, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, not to put too fine a point on it, but it was the proverbial punch in the mouth from the Thunder. So you got to think that the Chaos are really going to turn up the physicality and probably find another gear we haven't had to see them go to yet in this building again. That's the first loss that we've seen them here in the West, and so you got to expect them to respond in kind. Here's Ayers, the shot and score.
Oh, there it is. Nice play by Bogenreef, who brought that puck all the way the length of the floor, and then as he cut across the slot, he dropped it for Ayers. Ayers had a back checker that he had to avoid, get out of the way, and that gave him, once he did that, time and space to get that shot off. Ayers has been pretty good today.
Absolutely. He's been key for this Thunder team all season long, but especially here late in the season. You just can't let a guy like that get open. I mean, he goes top shelf there, doing what he does.
And we talked about a little bit earlier today, Logan, that not only is Ayers scoring goals, but the emotion that he shows is really, really helping the Thunder. You can see that the Thunder are totally into this series, and I guess you would be. It's it's win or go home, but Ayers has really been their emotional leader.
There's a lot of give and take for these veterans on this Thunder squad. They want to be there for their boys, and their boys want to perform well for them. And when you see the leadership coming from their top guys like C.J. Yoder and Cody Ayers, that's invigorating.
Yeah, Baldias got a good shot off there. That's his kind of his favorite move when he's coming from left to right across the slot and shoots back to the left. Nice save by Avery.
Good chance there. Tight angle shot for Serby. We haven't seen a whole lot of Josh Serby this weekend. Playing about 4 or 5 shifts a game. The Thunder are really trying to focus on keeping the shifts short. They are the older squad. So they
pass across. That was behind Harrison. Couldn't get to it. Now here comes Baldias one-on-one. Gets the shot off. Going against Wastursik there.
They got the Kaos team is completely stacked from top to bottom, but number 12, Baldias, he might be the scariest end-to-end guy. And a great glove save there by Puglisi.
Wastursik gets that shot off fast on a pass from Harrison.
They got a lot of guys that do a lot of things all over the place. Kraft and Chavo, of course, they're biggest names, but Baldias is so fast and so deadly, and is also a defensive unit out there for them.
Right. Thunder now control the puck. Barber sends it in. Look, get a good tip from Yoder there. We've talked about that a lot too. That's something that the Thunder have done in this series that they weren't necessarily doing a lot of earlier in the year. Looking for those tips, and especially from Yoder in front.
Honestly, a lucky bounce breaking Puglisi's way.
Yeah.
Yoder, I think that's German for good tip.
Yeah. Yeah. Kaos. Break down the center now. Drop pass. Pass up to the top is missed. Vaughn goes back and gets it. Kraft now. Got space. Shoots it. Nice save.
Kraft is making some incredible moves out in front. C.J. Yoder, the grizzled veteran, not fooled by it, though. He gets a stick on it right at the most crucial moment. Keeps it low, goes right into the leg of Avery.
Yep, and you see McDonald down there with his pads on the floor. He's giving up nothing on the floor right there. And that's what he needs to do when the shooter has a defenseman on him. He's not going to have time to look for that opening, and he's just trying to get it on net.
I love those new pads from Avery McDonald. It's a new set for him this year. The eyes are very intimidating. Christian Perry.
Yeah, nice pass across there. Diamond has it knocked off his stick. And now here's a lead pass. Baldias right in front. What a nice pass there.
Cody Ayers with the heck of a back check there to break that up.
Yep. All alone in front now. Shot.
Oh, there's Chavo again.
Yeah, I think he's getting used to this puck, Logan.
He is stone cold.
Watch this shot up over the glove, high glove, and most of these guys when they're pinpoint shooters like that, I got to say, high glove is their favorite. It really is. When you beat the goalie high glove, you just kind of, okay, no problem. You got a glove. Try and get there fast enough. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I think Chavo's definitely dialed it in. He's got that, what's now a typical stone cold demeanor. He's just a stack of confidence and skill out there. He knows it's going to go in.
Perry with a steal, gets a shot off. That's blocked by Puglisi. Perry has it taken away, though. Baldias coming down. 2-on-3 here. Baldias cuts across the slot, runs into Ayers. Ayers
takes a shot off the face.
Oh, man, he's not.
Maybe leaking.
Yeah.
Ayers skates back to the bench holding his face. Hope everything's okay with him, but play continues.
Wostorczyk with the puck.
And Lance Scott came on for Ayers.
Scott trying to get to the net, gets pushed behind the net. Good defense.
Great stick work by, I believe, Nick Cafone.
Scott now breaks in. Backhand. It's in.
Shot and score. Oh, my goodness, Lance Scott. Now on our stat sheet here, he's a forward and a defender.
Yeah. Lance Scott is I'll tell you, that kid, he started playing high-level hockey nationwide when he was probably 5 years old. I think when he was 6, he was probably the best 6 and under in the country. And he's been that way all his life. And he's a young kid who's just getting into this PIHA situation, and he's just going to get better and better. You can see it coming.
And if I'm heaping praise on Valdez earlier, I'd say if there was a counterpart on the opposite side of the floor, it's got to be Lance Scott.
Yeah, that's a great one. Now Scott chasing the puck down. You can see he's invigorized now. Chases Vaughn behind the net, coming after him. Vaughn, though.
That's just another extremely impressive player.
Yeah.
Charles Vaughn.
Big shot.
Tyler Kraft. My goodness.
Just buries it. Thunder had gotten back to within 1 goal, 3-2, and it looked like they had a lot of momentum, and Kraft just buries the puck.
Yeah, and it's that top line out there. John Chavo, Charles Vaughn out there with Cafone.
Face off at center now. 2-goal lead
can only
for the
hold them
Kaos
off for so long.
Yeah.
Now here's Vinny. Kaos back in their comfort zone, but they lose the face-off.
Boy, Harrison on the face-off looked at his defenseman and pointed where he wanted him to go, and then instead went forward just trying to fake out the guy on the face-off, and Scott goes right to the net. They had a little face-off play going there, and it was a bouncing puck. Scott just couldn't get a stick on it. Shot there from Barber. Goes off a pad, goes wide.
John Chavo hit the floor there and looked like he was curling up trying to protect himself.
Yeah.
He looks like to be all right. Kraft comes back on for Chavo. As I was saying earlier, I really, I'm a hockey fan. I love watching these games just as much as I love covering them, and I love watching 21 out there in green.
Yeah.
We've
got a penalty call. High stick there. Looks like Georgie Barber's arguing it. I didn't see what happened, but Barber doesn't like it.
So that's Alec Fish wearing Georgie Barber's
Fish.
number 8 out there. Yeah, George Barber not playing with the Thunder this weekend.
It's funny because I said that the first game. I called it Barber because of the number, and I said, hey, he didn't play last night, but they just showed that close-up of him. And I thought, man, that kid's too young to be Georgie Barber.
Alec Fish needs to be careful there. Flirting with an unsportsmanlike penalty there as the referee's trying to talk to him. He's trying to shut the door.
Yeah. And
Alec Fish, another young player for this Colorado Springs squad, plays with a lot of passion. He obviously does not agree with the call. They rarely do, but at the end of the day, you got to just the call's the call. You got to take your lumps, take a seat, and move on. Now,
well, the good thing to see there is you've got Cody Ayers out there who's maybe arguing a little bit, being respectful, but he's out there.
Yeah, well,
is the point.
Yeah, that's his job as the veteran, one of the team leaders. You let your captains go out there and make your case.
Well, he looked like he got hit in the face earlier and had to get off the floor, but he's right back on.
Chavo and Kraft out there with Cafone.
Yep. Ooh.
Goes off the leg of Avery rather.
Yep.
Avery McDonald.
Kraft with the puck, sends over to Chavo. That's a couple of guys that you don't mind having at the top on this power play. Both of them can shoot the puck. There it is, Kraft off the post.
That one goes off the left post.
Bogenreef got to the puck first and one-handed it, tried to play it down the rink, ends up in the bench.
No, and Fish did draw an unsportsmanlike penalty, and I guarantee you it came from trying to shut the door on the ref. The ref pushed it back open and said, no, I'm going to finish saying what I got to say to you, and you're going to sit in here a little bit longer.
You just can't afford to take penalties like that in big situations like this.
Yeah, absolutely, and in my game preview, that was one of the things I talked about is that the Thunder have got to be smart about their penalties. They play with a lot of intensity and, if I can say, aggression, and that's one of those things you just got to pick your place with that, and that's not the time.
Chavo with a shot there, but that's an easier save for McDonald. Takes it off the chest and ties up the rebound. Kaos win that faceoff. And the right back here with the same setup on the power play. Kraft sends deep phone. Kraft to Chavo. Kraft.
Nice kick save by
that
McDonald.
Was. I don't know if anybody realizes how tough that one was. He got that pad out there quick. Kraft and Chavo switch sides.
Chavo
just
missed
that one. Bogenreef sends it all the way around, trying to get it out of the zone. But it's picked up.
Still a ton of time left on this power play. Yep, there it is.
What a nice pass there. Kyle Novak on the back door. And that's a great, great pass.
Just
across the crease.
Yeah, you're right, Bill. Just textbook work there between the power play unit. Novak, who was able to finish it off. Vinny Cafone giving him the dish. And now a comfortable 3-goal lead for this Kaos team. And
the only good thing that happened there for the Thunder was that they got the first minute 30 killed off. And so they are now at full strength.
Now it
didn't happen before the second, until the second penalty started.
And it did happen early into that sort of second half of it, but still, I think it just drives the point home that you got to be smarter about the penalties.
Yep.
The Thunder just can't afford to give these guys any chances like that.
Scott fights on the boards for that puck. Good job by the Thunder. Harrison tries to play it across into the middle. Can't get it to Yoder. Yep. 2-on-1 now. Nice little pass. Nice little touch pass there. Valdez couldn't hold it, though. Nick Cafone comes in and gets that shot off from the slot, but it's good save by Avery to get over there. And that was actually Trevor Mullally, not Cafone.
Pretty rare puck mishandle there by Valdez. Yeah, he's watching his stick work in this building has been nothing short of impressive.
Yep.
And not trying to jinx anybody or call out any predictions or anything like that, but I was afraid they were about to increase that lead up to 4 there.
Yep. Perry with the forecheck there. Battle on the boards, man.
Love the physical play.
Really good play by Perry on Valdez.
And Valdez has a couple extra words for Perry on that
one. Josh Stove leaves it behind the net. Here's Perry.
Now Parker Harrison having some words for Valdez from the bench.
Ayers behind the net.
Valdez looked like he got away with a little hook on Ayers there. I'm not quite sure because of the angle, but saw a stick go in and out real quick. Here's Stove.
Perry with a nice pass for Stove, but defense gets over there fast. It blocks it. That's Valdez who made that play. Puck on the back of the net. The Thunder couldn't get it off of the netting. And so we're going to get a face-off. This is going to be in the Thunder offensive zone. Just under 12 seconds to go. 11.9 seconds to go in the half. See if the Thunder can get one last shot off here. Kaos out shooting the Thunder 15-7. Kaos have come out really strong.
Tyler Kraft doing a little bit of strategizing out there in front of his net. Probably telling his team to keep their composure, not get into a spitting contest or
I think they'd like
some other euphemism.
Yeah, there we go. I think they want to get that one right there. The shot from Bogenreef up top is what they were trying to set up, and they got what they wanted, but that's a good save. Buglisi was solid. So that'll do it first half of action. Kaos 5, Thunder 2. What do the Thunder have to do here to get back in this, Logan?
Well, as I said, first of all, stop the dumb penalties. Stay out of the box. Cannot give this Kaos team any advantage, especially an unforced one like we saw from Alec Fish earlier. Because a guy like that right there, John Chavo, he's just, these guys, they're unstoppable enough without any extra help. So that's my biggest key to the game so far.
Okay.
The other thing is we got to try to, or the Thunder rather, have got to try to create more lateral movement from their goal. When you look at the shots right here, a lot of these shots are coming off of rushes. They got to try to settle things down, not get in a foot race with this Kaos team. Settle it down, cause some lateral movement from their goaltender, and find some openings in there. at least he's playing a heck of a game so far.
The Thunder, when they've been successful, at the end of the last game, the end of the game last night, when they've been successful getting more shots off, they've tried to get somebody to the front of the net. Ayers had a great tip to win the game. Yoder has had a couple of tips in front of the net. They've tried really hard to get somebody to the front of the net, and I think that the Chaos do such a good job on defense of pressuring the puck. You might pop into the slot for a second, but if you don't shoot immediately, they've got 2 men on you, and so you never have a chance to really look and pick that corner. And so the Thunder, when they've had success, have just let the puck go from outside whenever they had a chance, and they've had guys there to collect some rebounds, and I think they need to get back to that a little bit. The other thing is they gave up a lot of odd man rushes that half, Logan. They really did. And so they need to figure out what defense they're playing. They've been back and forth between man-on-man and zone, and they really need to figure out what defense they're playing. But to your point, it's not even a matter of defense. A lot of it's off the rush. They're getting 3 guys forward, and then they miss the pass, or they rim it off the boards, and the Chaos coming back at them so fast they can't do anything about it.
And if I'm the Chaos here, I play conservatively. No need to force anything. You know, if the score holds up, they got a big final series coming up against another team that's skilled, has a similar skill set, I should say. But as I say that, here come the big dogs, Kraft and Chavo. But see, this is what we see a lot of out of the Chaos. They get a lead, and then they just hang back and chew clock.
Yeah, and they're going to force you to come around and chase them. You see, that's just what happens here. Chase behind the net. A lot of times that ends up with an odd man rush on the other end very quickly. Vaughn with the puck, though. He's in no hurry. That pass is stolen by Ayers. Ayers comes out with the puck now.
Talking with some of the up-and-ups of the Professional Inline Hockey Association, you know, there is a discussion for a potential of instituting a shot clock in this game, which is something we don't really see in the game of hockey, but it's to kind of cut down on a lot of that camping out we see behind nets. But it's a strategy that has paid off big time for this Chaos team, especially here in this building this season.
Kraft with the puck sends it all the way back.
You know, there's no icing, so that prevents puck coming back the other way and getting a face-off in the offensive zone for the Thunder. But right now the rules are as they stand, and this is what we'll see.
Vaughn with the puck behind the net, no hurry. It's going to get chased by Perry. And here we go. Vaughn comes out. He's got a man behind him, though, that he can play it back, and here comes Baldias with speed.
Great puck protection.
Gets by Vaughn. 2 men. Breaks in 3-on-2 in the slot, and there it is. Trevor Mullally buries it.
Going bar down, Mullally.
And this is just what we talked about. They made the Thunder chase him in the offensive zone, and what that does is it creates an odd man situation in the Chaos offensive zone.
Yeah, it almost becomes automatic at that point.
Yeah.
It's a strategy that works, so why, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
4-goal lead, 10 minutes to go.
Seeing
Harrison once again sends his defenseman. He tries that little ploy where he tells his defenseman where to go in the face-off, like he's trying to get it to him, and then he tries to play it forward instead. In that case, he put the shaft of his stick down and tried to hit it with the knob forward, which is a crazy play. But he pulls it off once in a while, and he tried to bust through all alone, and he got tripped, drew the penalty, and so the Thunder on the power play.
I think if the Thunder want to stay in this game, they've got to score here. Power plays are hard to come by for this team against this Chaos squad, and McDonald's going to have to come out of the net to play it against Baldias. And one thing they absolutely cannot do is give up a shorthanded goal. But number 10 for the Thunder, he led the West in power play goals this year, as well as leading his team in scoring. And here he is in his office. Good shot
there
up.
It is, yeah. You can see that a mile away. We got a great camera angle on that one. We'll see a replay, I'm sure.
C.J. Yoder, the Antiques Yode Show, still doing it after all these years.
Cody Ayers has been shooting the puck so well, and the defenseman has to come up to him. And you can see Yoder on the back door, just puts his stick down. And Ayers hits his stick, and it goes in. Yoder doesn't really have to do anything. That's the old could have hit it in with a pool noodle, you know.
Yep.
Great play by Ayers. And so 6-3. Let's see if the hockey's such a game of momentum. And let's see if this spurs the Thunder on a little bit.
Still a big hole to dig themselves out of.
Yeah, it is.
But a couple more things break their way, they can get right back in it.
Chavo sends it forward. Cafone sends it into the Thunder zone. Fight for the puck. Nice play by Bogenreef, but they can't control it. He sends it forward. Nick Cafone comes out with it. Pushes the puck forward, gets chased down. Now he drops it back. Lucas Burgle with the puck. Leaves it behind the net. John Chavo leaves it again. Comes Kraft.
I love the physicality from this Thunder squad, but again, they got to stay smart. I think Bogenreef, I don't know if necessarily got away with something, but he definitely used a lot of his stick to beat number 19 off the puck there.
Yep.
Now Serby, he's putting a man into the wall, and again, the refs are only going to let so much of that stuff go.
And Serby's going to do that every time. I mean, he just is. He's just an aggressive player. There's a shot by Lucas Burgle that's gobbled up. And that's, you have to, if you use Serby correctly, he could be so good for the team. But if you just let him fly around and throw his weight around, sometimes he's going to take those penalties. But, you know, when you're behind by 3 goals, sometimes you just got to get aggressive.
And if memory serves, there's a little bit of history between these two teams. One of the games ended with Serby and Bogenreef both getting into a little bit of a scuffle. Kaos came away with a victory in that one, but these guys probably don't have as short of a memory as I do.
Stove uses the referee as a pick there, but his pass was not far enough up the boards, and the Kaos steal it.
John Chavo left all alone down low.
Yeah.
Lost Tersic catches up to him. Tried to feed that out for ball. Diaz was able to get a stick on it.
Comes Ayers. Sends it forward. Perry sends it across. Stove couldn't get there. Ayers tees it up. Man, can he shoot
Cody
the puck.
Ayers, my goodness. And again, left out alone with some space. That's that slap shot. We see him practice every time in warm-ups. He goes top shelf, hits the bar. He'll take it every time. And the Thunder are back within 2. Amazing.
And Ayers is just trying to pump him up. He's had an impressive showing today.
Referee settling things down between Tyler Kraft and Lance Scott on his back, and they slide right back in. Now Parker Harrison's going to get moved out of the circle, and Lance Scott's going to get called in.
I guess they blamed Lance Scott for that. Harrison sets up on the other side of the red line, trying to get a little advantage. Valdez.
Parker's got to watch that.
Yeah.
Stick on the hands there. Potential hooking call.
All the way back now, Tyler Kraft behind the net. Gets chased behind the net.
Fish going stride for stride with a turnover.
Nice
Here's
Yoder. Fish Yoder.
Shot and scored, C.J. Yoder! Alec Fish created it. Going stride for stride with Tyler Kraft. And the Thunder have clawed their way back into this one.
You know, Yoder has gotten a little bit older, but I'll tell you what, his hockey IQ is off the charts. He can still shoot the puck, and he's a great role model for this team. And that was just a great shot over the shoulder. The best part of that, Logan, is he scored that goal and tried to give it a big fist pump and almost fell down.
Yeah, just okay? I think he put everything he had into that shot. It beats the glove side of Puglisi to bring this team back within 1.
Man, we got a game here. For a second, it looked like the Kaos were going to run away with it. It really did.
Well, I mean, they were up by, 4 goals, I think, at one point.
Yeah. We've still got 7.5 minutes to go. A lot of hockey to play.
So much hockey left to play.
These two teams, the Kaos have beaten them every time they played them until this afternoon and earlier today. But they've been close games. When you look at how many goals the Kaos are scoring per game and how many they score against the Thunder, there's a difference there. The Thunder have done a really good job staying close. And earlier today, they finally broke through for that first win, and it's given them some confidence here. You can just feel it. Could the altitude be a factor, Logan?
Well, I don't know. That was something that we speculated about earlier this season, and it never really seemed to phase. But I'll tell you what it actually is. I think the Thunder have just finally hit their stride. Yeah. They Not to offend any of these players who I happen to know pretty well. They just were out of sync most of the season, and it feels like today, especially last game, they're really starting to dial things in across the board, and they're able to hang with these top teams.
Yep. Vaughn taking his time here. Fish with a great defensive play, by the way, on that goal.
Yep, and that's Charlie Vaughn doing his patented patience back there.
And now here they come.
There's the odd man rush, although that falls apart and becomes 1-on-3. Here's Chavo, though. Got to be careful to stop the shot. I'd do anything to keep the puck off of his stick if I was a Thunder player. He's just so deadly.
Kraft plays it back. Nick Cafone. They come in 2-on-3.
Pass over the middle.
Oh, man.
Lord, John Chavo.
Just as you said. It just feels like they're going to play the puck back in that case. They're coming in 2-on-3, and there's nothing there. And then Chavo just lets it go quick.
I mean, I really don't know how that comes together like that. They look like they're going to come with speed. They dial it back just a little bit crazy. There's a little more space. Good dish from Cafone on that. And then the one-man highlight reel. John Chavo does it again, gets his team back up by 2. And again, if I was a Thunder, I know I said you got to play smart. Try not to get a penalty on it, but I'd just do anything I could to keep the puck off of Chavo's stick.
Bogenreef over to Diamond, back to Bogenreef. Looking for that long pass, trying to get Harrison cutting across the middle. They couldn't get it to him. Fight on the boards. Thunder get 3 men in there trying to win that puck, and they come out with it. Here comes Harrison. 3-on-2 if they hustle. Bogenreef's got to get in that play. He slowed down. Harrison tried to get it to the front. Bogenreef supports, picks up the puck. Back to Harrison. He tried to get it all the way across the crease to Diamond. Too many sticks in there, though. Nice try by Harrison. Good look, but just nothing there.
Now that the Thunder are back in their offensive zone, they're going to get 2 of their best scorers out there.
Yeah.
Ayers is going to come back on, as is Christian Perry.
Yeah. Every faceoff is going to be a big one down here now. Stove and Wastursik on defense. Big shot right there by Ayers.
Yeah. Perry did a great job getting that through the legs of 2 Kaos players.
Yep. Good save by Puglisi, though. Kraft sends it forward.
Lally again.
Yeah.
Dish that back over the middle. Great stick there by Stove. Stove with the late game heroics last weekend here in this building against the Denver Demon Dogs. They were able to split their final series of the season.
Nice play here. Ayers. Oh, what a save by Puglisi.
Goes low. Puglisi stretches out. Keep that out. Wonder if Ayers meant to go low on that and maybe just didn't get quite all of it.
Nice pass by Wastursik. He made a great play at center to get by a man and then beat him with speed to get that puck. Big shot. Puck's loose.
Good physical play by Stove to keep Tyler Kraft from getting another chance on that rebound.
And Wastursik cleaned it up now. Sends it back to Stove. Thunder making some changes. Wastursik tried to get it to the front. Had Ayers there, but it was knocked away.
Man, Scott collides with Charlie Vaughn in the near corner. Both players stay on their feet.
Novak plays it forward. Tries to join the rush.
Kraft's got ball. Diaz.
Oh, man, look
Tyler
at that.
Kraft.
Wow, what do you do if you're Avery McDonald? I mean, you're in position. Looks like you got everything under control, and then he hits that little donut hole. What a nice shot.
It's just surgical out there.
8-5 to score. 3 goals, back to a 3-goal lead. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the game. Do the Thunder have anything left?
Well, we saw how quickly they were able to come close to evening things up. We'll see if they can try to do that one more time.
Harrison wins that one back.
Momentum just feels like it's all in Florida's favor right now.
Fish back to Harrison. Tries to make a move, but he's got a forechecker all over him and can't get by. Puck goes into the bench. We're going to get a face-off right in front of the Thunder bench. I would expect you're going to see the Kaos, if they control it, to take it back into their zone and try to slow the game down again, Logan.
Absolutely. Chavo having some words with the referee at the face-off dot.
Yeah, I'm not sure about what. Maybe he wanted to face off deep. I'm not sure, but Thunder control it. Fish makes a nice move.
Look at a little hook on Fish on that one.
He did. But he stayed with it and got under his stick and forced a scrum on the boards. Chavo did.
And we've lost about 20 seconds here just on the boards.
Harrison thought he pulled it out of there, but it goes back, and Novak sends it all the way back into the zone for Tyler Kraft.
It's going to be another 30 seconds or so off the clock, very likely, or another odd man rush.
3-on-2.
Phone's got Chavo out front. Chavo to Kraft. What a move going top shelf. Man, deadly connection.
You know, and if you're Avery McDonald, they've just been peppering you with shot after shot and hitting those holes, and you see Kraft line up like he's going to take that shot, you have to react to it. You got to get your glove and move to that side, and Kraft just pulled it to the backhand and dumps it in the open net. Great play by Kraft.
I really don't know what McDonald could have done different there other than being, 10 feet tall and 8 feet wide. Other than that, that's not something that a lot of goaltenders in this league or really anywhere are going to stop.
Thunder try and come with speed now.
Kaos goal, scored by number 22, Tyler Kraft.
Perry.
Assisted by number 2.
He's going to shoot it. That goes off a stick. Nick Caffone gets in there playing defense. Try to pass it to the front. The Thunder can't get to it. Now it's up top. Shot from outside. We're going to see a lot of that. The Thunder are going to put the puck on whenever they have a chance, I would think, at this point. 3 minutes to go in the game.
And trying to generate some scoring opportunities off some face-offs, I think, is something the Thunder are really going to want right now, especially with Ayers down there.
It's hard to figure that they're going to want to pull the goalie with a 4-goal lead, but at some point you just have to. You have to understand it's win or go home. Look at that tip. Nice try by Ayers. Tursic put it in there.
Yeah, that's just what I was saying. They were looking for those quick opportunities right off the face-off.
They've got to score, and they've got to score fast. Under 3 minutes to go here. Ayers wins it forward, tries to play it across, had Perry in front, goes behind him. Ayers trying to come out of the corner, gets pushed into the boards. Ayers is willing to play that game, but he loses that battle. Stove sends it forward. Here's Perry. Tursic shoots it, goes off of Baldias. Here comes Perry, makes a move, but he had 2 defenders on him, couldn't go anywhere.
2:20 in the game.
Stove with the puck. Thunder can't waste any time. They've got to get down here. Here comes Ayers. Pass in front. All alone now, here. Perry tries to get it to the front now. Stove was in there all alone.
Yeah, he chops at the puck, and then he gets a little chop on the backside from Baldias.
Nice play by Puglisi, though, to get his stick out there and stop that pass from coming out front. Watch the replay here. Gets his stick down. Gets on top of it. 4-goal lead, under 2 minutes to go. Goalie still in net for the Thunder.
Hunter Diamond and Eric Bogenreef now on for the Thunder, as well as Lance Scott and Josh Serby.
Serby played that across the crease, just nobody ever collected.
Puglisi's putting his goal back into alignment on the crease. Got knocked off.
Bogenreef sends it across. Scott.
Good stick by Vaughn, breaking that up.
Kraft plays it deep, puts on a fight behind the net, but Bogenreef comes out with it, plays up the boards. Here's Serby. Looking for Bogenreef, gets it across the diamond, but it goes off a skate behind the net.
Big Bogey battling for that puck down behind the net.
Puck all the way back in the Thunder defensive zone. 1 minute to go in the game. Hunter Diamond with the puck coming up the rink. Tries to make a move. Now a shot. Lance Scott. Serby. Diamond takes that shot. Just misses the side post there. Just misses Lance Scott also.
Yeah.
Diamond plays it forward. Serby. Tried to go back to Diamond. Just a little bit too far ahead of him.
Lance Scott. He's a big hit. Trevor Mullally.
Yep.
Now Mullally tries to give one back to Alec Fish. Seeing the frustration.
He's not happy. That's okay. We're down to 10 seconds to go. This game is about done. Vaughn with the puck goes behind the net. He's not going to move. Just going to let it run out. There's just no reason to see a lot of big hits at the end of the game.
We're starting to see some of the handshakes and fist bumps from between the two contenders here. And it's the Kaos who come away with it. Now on their way to the finals and a date with the Arizona Konixx Outcasts. And all credit to both teams. The Naples Labeda Kaos, dominant all season, dominant here in Game 3.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give them credit. They with a big win here today, and they well deserve this place in the finals against the Outcasts. This is going to be a good finish tonight. When we see their first game, it's a best-of-3 series, and we're going to have the first one televised tonight, or YouTubed. Yeah. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, well, we'll live stream it.
Okay, well, I'm good with that.
Saying these days. But, you know, and credit to the Thunder. They came into this series as the 4 seed, and they made it a series, getting that overtime winner in the last one. They played hard all game long, just not able to overcome the overwhelming power, speed, and skill of this Kaos team.
Yep.
And it's been quite the debut season for them and quite the end of the season for this Colorado Springs Thunder team. Well,
you're watching a lot of the replays, the goal highlights here. What we got to see was the handshakes at the end, which is one of my favorites. I mean, that's maybe my favorite tradition in sports, and you see a lot of respect from both teams. A lot of these Chaos guys coming up and shaking hands with Cody Ayers and C.J. Yoder, and the Thunder really put them to a test here, which is what they need going into the finals. So,
yeah, I'm excited to see what we're going to get. Another spirited affair, surely, from this Kaos team against the Outcasts, especially what these guys can do. Number 22 and number 44, the deadly duo. You're going to hear me say that over and over, and you're going to see it happen over and over.
Yep.
It's going to be an exciting one. We are going to have Game 1 of the Pro Division Final here tonight on Roller Planet. Game 2, and if necessary, Game 3 will be tomorrow. That's going to be, I believe, if my schedule is correct, I think that's going to be at 6:30 Mountain Time. Will be puck drop for that.
Good.
Please stay tuned for it. You can watch us and follow us all season long and all the postseason action on Roller Planet's YouTube channel. We are roller_planet. Thank you, everyone who tuned in today. You can't do it without you fine folks and all you hockey fans out there. And Bill, it's been a lot of great hockey. I think we got some more to go this weekend, and I can't wait to see it.
Logan, enjoyed doing the game with you. Look forward to seeing you again tonight. That'll do it for our coverage here from Roller Planet. Hope you come back and join us again tonight for our finals game. Kaos against the Outcasts ought to be great. Thanks for tuning in.